What is up, everybody? I'm Mr. Bobbly, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're going on a date with Hugo Vega, the man who talks in a deeper voice than me, and that's the only difference between us. So this should be a real easy voice to do the entire time, unless I just kind of stop doing it halfway through like I do with most people. Anyways, maybe I should talk like this. I'm Hugo Vega. I'm running out of voices. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? Also great seeing you when I had to pick up Damien's kid. I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask you. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, this is a lot of streaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. We're not even in the kitchen, and I know there's a kitchen backdrop. I saw it. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
Aww.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week, doing long division and starting fights. I don't know. Pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget. I, too, had a crush on a girl in middle school named Alexis, and it feels weird that this is just the name, and this is the whatever. Anyways, Anyways, moving on. What'd she do to you? I don't want to have this conversation anymore. Now I feel, like, awful. I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal of her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham and him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You gonna go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to Clam Chowder Factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder. I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave the story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like you could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. I love aquariums, and my brother hates the ocean. So, what are you worried about? That a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddled around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a diabolical morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know, and this is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks over to me to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. They then go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Oh, look how cool this background looks. Is that a shark in with a fish? The class starts filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, they will be for your grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. What the fuck? I hate that shit. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times its size? Whoa. Like, really? That's a lot. Their spines are venomous too. Lionfish, aren't they the ones that are like super poisonous and like you can't like if they give you like if they like numb you, you can still feel it, and people would rather be amputated. Like they'd rather have like their foot or leg amputated than have to deal with the pain. Or is that rockfish? It's one of those. Nature is hardcore.
Yes.
You think that bad? Take a look at the one over there. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish. That's the one. The most venomous fish in the world. And they just, like, keep it here. Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool.
Hey.
Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the American longfin blue nose humphead wrasse.
Oh.
Yeah? Did you know that paranormal fish psychiatric paranormal? This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular belief, is not actually a vampire. That's the vampire fish.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Yes.
Ha! Good one. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and the other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He gazes up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. I love aquariums. I think they're so pretty. Like, I've been Akron, I've been Cleveland, I've been to a zoo have I been to a Canadian zoo? I can't remember if I went to a zoo when I went to Canada. I've been to one in Tennessee, and where the fuck did we go? I don't remember where I went in Tennessee when I went to Tennessee, but I went to an aquarium there. It was the real tourist location. What the fuck was that place called? But it's the one where everybody goes. I went to Pittsburgh. I love aquariums. They're so cool. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Why are we talking about him being cute? Somebody's got a crush on him, and it's me. Wow.
Hey.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? No, Wyatt. One's eating the other. Well, we stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edge of the tank and keep a weary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Wyatt? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they would probably bite me in my delicious hand if given the chance. Nothing in this fish tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, and the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams. And the anemones, Jesus Christ, are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn about them, right? I dive my hand back into the tank and touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Why would you take a fish into a backpack? It's gonna fucking die. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in that bag? Where is she gonna go? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. There's an easy 5 to 10 in the claim. I'm not afraid. We don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in and scoops it up and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside, where he's gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan stalks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchin, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us. Oh! Look over there. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Ah. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard. Ah. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenagers too, all however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. Yes. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Oh, that's the best part. Do we get to see the penguins? Hey. Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah. Oh, look at the penguins. Oh, look at them sliding. Ah. Our group of kids runs around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Sweet man, shake. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh god, who fell into the tank? Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to see the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door of the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees her and bans her school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. I don't know. Everybody, I have an announcement. I'm gonna save this real quick. Saving. Okay. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. I don't know. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they gonna even go to? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they can't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm not going to be very sure because I'm a dad. I could be able to bribe her, though. Laying down the law feels like it's not going to work. I'm going to bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach in my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on the way out of the enclosure. We're going to have to block these birds. Oh, my God.
Block that.
Oh, hey, there's the girl. What the fuck? What is this game? Girl, why are you fucking... Get out of here. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, this is great. Girl, why are you... What is happening? Get out of here, bitches. Look at my hands. Oh, get out of here. Fucking cheater. Why would they even go towards the exit? Well, I guess it's a new area to explore. I like this kind of top-down view, but then side view over here, and like... I don't know. Get out of here! No, back off. I hit a bunch of the birds. Well then. No penguins escaped. What are you talking about? What? That is a terrible sound in my ear. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up the diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was a thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Sweet Manchego.
What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Why did you just bribe a child? I bribed a child. Can't play by the rules with the penguins on the line. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Wyatt, thank you so much for helping me out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. That's how I would say it. More eggplants. What's up with that? Is this supposed to be a dick joke? Great. Well, I gotta make sure the kids don't see anything else. See you around. And I walk inside to find my house empty. Huh. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. I can't fucking read. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Yeah! Never give up, never remember. Stay complete. Food channel. Look at all the fucking points I got. Angry about weather, youth, tweed, middle school.
That
good
was
cop.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it was, bitches.
Welcome.
Asiago Getter.
You've got dads.
Alright, well then. Look at that. Everyone's got their first dates done. Now we're going on to the round 2 of the dating scene. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or don't. It is up to you. You are an independent person after all. And I'll see you all later.